Hello everyone, and welcome to the TW Home Show. What we're going to be working with here today is the Venstar T5800 ColorTouch thermostat, along with the accessory Wi-Fi key that will plug right into the side of this unit and make your unit Wi-Fi. What I like about it is it's a touch screen, and it's a compact unit, and you can control it from any of your smartphones as long as you have this Wi-Fi key. Both of these components cost me on average of about $200 for the both of them, and so I'm going to go ahead and hook one up with you. And as you can see, I've already got one here on my main floor. We've got a two-story here, and I can already operate the lower story, and this is it. And it's in screensaver mode currently. If I press it, we'll get it out of screensaver mode, and you can see it will tell you the equipment's idle. If the equipment was running right now, it would say the equipment's running, and this little fan would be spinning here. So it's got some nice graphics to it also. So I'm going to meet you upstairs and we'll get started. Okay, here's my current thermostat. It's a Honeywell. It just got a basic screen. This is the Venstar we're going to install. It's about the same size. And one thing you'll go through in the instructions is it's going to show you to pick your correct settings on the dip switches here. That's in the manual. I already know my settings because I've already hooked one up. But your manual right here, it's pretty thick. It's got all your setting instructions. It's got illustrations to keep it simple, and where to connect to all your different colored wires. So I'm going to go ahead now and get started. Usually on these, you'll pull them off from the top or the bottom. I pulled this off from the top and then the bottom. Nobody had batteries in this yet. Okay, we've got two Phillips screws here. Here's our wiring. I'm just going to loosen this so it will make it a little bit easier for me to maneuver this while I remove the wires. All of my thermostat wires there. And there we go, just two screws. Wow, look at that behind there. Whew. That's a lot of damage there. Hopefully my other unit's going to cover that up. It should. Okay. And I'm going to remove the wires here. I've already got an illustration. I took a picture of my one downstairs so I know where each wire goes. But you may want to take a picture of this. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture just in case this one might be a little different. Hold it up here. Get a nice snapshot. Get one without a flash. Okay, I'm going to transfer these wires over here, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, just like I told you before, I've got one of these on my first floor level, and I've already put the backing plate on, taken the wires off the old thermostat. Here's the backing plate. Your wires will screw conveniently into this backing plate. I've got this picture of the one downstairs. I know which color goes to which screw terminal here. So I'm going to go ahead and connect these, and then we'll put the backing plate on and see how this thing works. Okay, we're back. I've got all of my wires in here. They're all nice and snug. I went back and double checked them, and so just make sure you double check all these screws. Snug them in tight. You don't want them loosening up over time. Maybe if you have to pull the faceplate off or something to reset it, you want to make sure that these are in there snug. You've got this kind of sealed back up, this thermal barrier right here. And I'm going to use the same anchors as the last thermostat unit had. And look, as you notice, what a sloppy job they did. So I'll have to patch that up at a later date. So I'll go ahead and just mount it in here. Second screw. And believe it or not, I did get a shock from this. I touched a couple wires here together with my finger was touching it, and so it wasn't 110 electricity volts, but it was enough to surprise me. So be careful that those don't touch together while you're doing the wire transfers. Okay, one other thing you might want to do is get a level, and I might go back and get a level and do this, but for our sake here, I'm going to show you. We're going to go ahead and connect this, and it tells you to hook it on the top first and bring it down and snap it to the bottom like that. It's got a protective plastic cover over it. And I believe it takes a few seconds to reboot. Starting, please wait. I've also got the Wi-Fi key that we're going to do next. There's nothing to this Wi-Fi key. They call it SkyPort Wi-Fi key. Okay, look how this came up. This nice. Okay, so I can change all this. It says master bedroom. It's programmed to say, I'm going to change it to say second floor. And all the programming, you're going to have to dive into this. It's very easy to follow, like I told you. And it'll tell you how to program your thermostat. And you can also do a service update to it, which I'm going to do first, which I recommend. And then I'm just going to show you how this goes in. This just plugs in like that. It's a push and click. And but we're going to do the service update first. But basically that's it. We've got our Venstar thermostat unit installed. And we're up and running. I just have to program it. Thanks for watching. I recommend this.